All right, folks, the 2,000 round challenge for the Staccato XC. Let me talk you through it, and then I'll give you the results. All right, so if you're new, I just got a Staccato XC. The gun didn't work the best, especially when you ran it dry and when you ran it with the provided 7-pound recoil spring. However, after a couple thousand rounds of shooting the gun, I decided, okay, if I put in an 11-pound recoil spring, which I did, and I, clean the gun up nicely, coat it with the good stuff, the old Rem oil, I think the gun will run 2,000 rounds without cleaning. All right? That's what I said. And you know what? I went and I shot 2,000 rounds of that Ranger ammunition through the pistol over the course, I think the last 3 days it took. I shot like 90-ish minutes a day, maybe a little less. And the test has concluded. So what did I find out? The gun ran for 2,000 rounds without adding lube. All systems go, no problems. Now, if you're curious, let's take a look at the pistol. It is starting to get a little bit dry. On the inside, you can see it's not really slick with lube in most places. It's dry. It's a little bit dirty. Now, one thing that a lot of 1911 fanboys will notice when they pick up a Staccato, they're like, this thing's not really that tight. It's not like super tight, the tolerances here. And playing with it like this, I agree. The tolerance, it's definitely not the tightest gun I've ever used. But for this type of thing, shooting a bunch of ammo, getting the gun a little bit dirty, and then not cleaning it, this gun ran. Like this one worked, I think, in part because it is a little bit looser than a lot of the other guns. Just a little bit. Now, you don't really notice at distance, to be honest. Like the gun shoots a nice group, but it's just that it's a little bit looser. Now, a lot of people think a test like this is stupid. And let me just tell you, I don't think so. Shooting, I think like the number 2,000, like we can kind of argue about the number. Maybe you say 1,000, maybe other guys say more. But I think being able to shoot a bunch of rounds without cleaning the gun, that gives you a good assessment of the gun's reliability. Being dirty is kind of like when it's really cold out or whatever. It's like it just makes it a little tougher for the gun to function, and if it's on the edge of reliability, it's not going to work. So this gun, in this case, this one did work. So I guess Staccato haters blown out. I'm not really sure how you guys want to take this. I don't know. I think a lot of people are going to be surprised. Like I said, I'm not really. Just based on my time with the gun, I felt like it would work. When it malfunctioned, when it was really dry, and I was shooting 115 grain Blazer and 7-pound recoil spring, like just playing with the gun, I'm like, nah, man, like everything appears to work on the gun. It just doesn't have a heavy enough recoil spring as near as I can tell. And what do you know? Taking care of that, and the gun works a lot better. Now, there's been a lot I've said on the channel about this. I'm thinking to put together like an actual, top to bottom review video of this pistol. And put down in the comments what you want me to talk about. It's been about 4,000 rounds now. You can see the comp is getting some shit to build up in there. So I probably have to do something about that too. Anyway, the gun passed. What do you want me to tell you? I got nothing else.